Warning. The following video will contain subject matter from The Flash Season 2 episodes The Man Who Saved Central City and The Flash of Two Worlds. So, I'll also be talking about something that happened in the New York Comic Con sizzle reel for The Flash. So, if you have not watched any of these things yet, spoiler alert. If you don't want anything ruined for you, stop watching now. For everybody else, hey guys, Dave here. And I was debating about making this video. I've already talked about it in a topic thread on one of the Flash groups on Facebook, and people seem to like my thought about this. Today I want to talk about the possible fate of what happened to Ronnie Raymond. I've speculated about this before the season finale and things like that, and I admit I've been wrong before, but here's some interesting thoughts. Right now, as of the events that happened, Ronnie is lost. He sacrificed himself, essentially, separating from the Firestorm Matrix to close the singularity. The Flash caught Professor Stein, but not Ronnie. He couldn't find him anywhere, so no one knows what happened to him. And people are suspecting, of course, the actor, Robbie Amell, has gone on to do other things. He may show back up later in the season for an episode or two, but right now this essentially leaves the Firestorm Matrix is only half complete. Well, people are wondering what's happening to Ronnie Raymond. Well, I have some interesting thoughts here, and one of the big things here is, in the comics, yes, Firestorm, the nuclear man, did start off essentially as two people fusing into a single being. And that has worked quite a bit. Now, the kicker is that although many times there have been two people in the Matrix, and it was very necessary to happen, there have been times when Professor Martin Stein, Ronnie Raymond, and other beings who have been known as Firestorm actually later on developed the ability to manipulate their own aspects of the Firestorm Matrix and to have powers without having to merge or fuse with anyone else. Now this is actually fact in the comics. Well, one of the things that she talks about in the sizzle reel, and shows the sizzle reel, is Professor Martin Stein, who, as of the end of the Flash of Two Worlds, collapsed into some kind of attack. No one knows what happened, but the sizzle reel shows Professor Stein bursting into blue flame. No one's really sure what this means. In the comics, there's a being known as Deathstorm, who actually was, he was a couple different people in the comics. During the Blackest Night and Brightest Day storyline, Deathstorm was actually the reanimated corpse of Ronnie Raymond with the power to merge and fuse the things and actually reanimate the dead to a degree. That was frightening. Also, in current New 52 and Forever Evil, there's a being from Earth 3's crime syndicate called Deathstorm. He believes to have actually been Earth 3's Professor Martin Stein, who fused with a corpse to become Deathstorm because he didn't want to share the power with anyone. Now, I know, kind of iffy. Is he going to become that? I hope not. Now, keeping in mind this, at times, yes, Firestorm has been solo before, but he tends to fuse with other beings when there's a huge burst of energy. This is key. Because of this, I have a theory that no one's talked about yet. Some people are saying, well, maybe Ronnie has gone through the portal and he's on one of the other Earths, perhaps Earth 2, the same way that Jay came from Earth 2 to Earth 1. And this is a popular thought, and it's not a bad one. But here's my theory. Remember what I was telling you about, that people attached to the Firestorm Matrix have, in the past, merged together due to a huge burst of energy? Here's my theory. What if, when they separated, Professor Stein was, in fact, blown away from the singularity and not time for the Flash to catch him? But what if Ronnie, when he was engulfed, what if there was enough energy that he merged with matter and energy inside the portal? Well, keep this in mind. How much matter and debris was sucked up by the portal in Earth 1? When the portal in Earth 2 opened, it also was absorbing. It wasn't dropping debris and cars everywhere. So where did it all go? Here's my theory. the energy burst may have actually connected and fused with Ronnie's part of the Firestorm matrix. And in doing that, what if he has actually become a part of the biggest of the 52 portals that are currently open in Central City? Particularly the largest one being the one at Star Labs, sorry. What if he was the one at Star Labs, the most prominent one? What if Ronnie is the portal? Think about it for a second. Two worlds are fused together by connections of that portal. The same way that Ronnie was fused with Martin Stein to become Firestorm. What if Ronnie's become the element, a sentient element that's holding the wormhole together? Keep this in mind also. When the professor started talking about these wormholes and starting to focus his attention on it, that's when he collapsed. The energy from the singularity is blue, and he eventually becomes being burst into blue flame. So what if? What if focusing on that started to make him attune to Ronnie stuck in the portal? Huh? What do you guys think? Please like, comment, subscribe, share. Let me know what you guys think. Pass this around. Put it on various forums and get this talked about. What do you think? Until next time, guys, Dave signing out. Peace. Yum yum.